Hi, everyone, and welcome to our group, New Year, New You. For those that don't know me, my name is Lisette Suarez, and I am here to talk about goal setting. And one of the things that we wanted to really implement into this group is how to set your intentions for this year. If you have reached out to your coach or to myself, or you've thought to yourself, what is it that I'm going to do in this season of my life, right? So what is it that I did well in 2016, and how am I going to make 2017 better? What am I going to do this year, and how to set those intentions and kind of stick with them, right? So back in 2013, I had said to myself, okay, I am tired of being in the same spot. I want to do something different. And I came across some friends that influenced that year for me to start my 2014 on the right foot. I had never worked out a day in my life. I had never done any goal setting whatsoever. I literally lived day by day shooting darts in the dark. And hopefully it would stick. If that was great, that's fine. If it didn't, no big deal. And I have to say that ever since I made that New Year's resolution, and I'm going to change that because it's more my New Year's intention. So what were my intentions for 2014? And my intentions for 2014 was to become a healthier me. And the reason why was because that 2013 was so rough. I had 2 weeks where I was out of commission because my back was incredible, like hurting incredible. After I had both boys, it was very difficult to get back into anything. If I moved a chair, if I picked up the boys, I was out for a couple weeks, which is not the way that I really want to be living my life. And another thing that ran in my family was high blood pressure. I lost my dad at a very young age due to high blood pressure, which resulted in a massive heart attack. And those things, I didn't want my kids to grow up thinking that we only exercise or we only eat healthy as a chore when something goes wrong. And that's kind of how I grew up. Everything, when my dad had high blood pressure, we would start eating healthier. We would eliminate mostly salt from our foods. And then we would go out, walk around the block for a couple, 20 minutes or so, and then come home. And we thought we did our thing for the day. And I grew up thinking that that was a chore, and hence why I never worked out ever in a day in my life. And so I kind of wanted to create that for my kids. And so here I am. If this is something that you are looking for to set your intentions, I have to tell you that your goals for this year have to be tied down to something of an emotion, something that is going to drive you, something that when that alarm goes off, your feet hit the floor running and you're ready to go and you're ready to set your intentions for the day. Whether or not you finish your entire to-do list, whether or not you finished everything that you set out you were going to do, the fact of the matter is that you started your day off right and that you did exactly what you said you were going to do. So if you're going to start with a healthier you, I know the first couple weeks you're super excited, you're ready to go, and then reality kind of kicks in, you're sore, you're kind of tired because of what's going on, and then you tend to give up by the end of the month of January, right? And so what I want for you to understand is that I don't want you to set this like you're just doing a weight loss goal, but kind of think about it as you're trying either to get off your blood pressure medication, you're trying to get healthier, you're just trying to move more every 30 minutes throughout your day, or you're trying to just work out for 30 minutes a day for 5 times a week, and start out with something small that it's attainable. Because I think those small attainable goals that you actually have control over is how you're going to continue on this lifestyle. And so this is why we're doing this New Year, New You. We want you to think past I'm just doing this for 21 days and then I'm going to quit, or I'm just doing this for 30 days and then I'm going to quit. Instead, create it into a whole lifestyle where you involve your kids, you involve everybody, you tell your husband, put out the intention out there and say, or your spouse, and let them know this is my intention for this year. This year, I want to be healthier. I want you to support me. I need that support from you, and I want to do this together. And let your kids know this is what mommy's doing, or this is what daddy's doing, and let them know, because they will be your biggest cheerleader. Besides us, we'll be there behind you, holding your hand and helping you all the way through to figure out what your goals are for this year. So write down something that is going to motivate you and inspire you to continue going. And then at the end of your day, ask yourself, did I move towards my goal, or did I do other things that were not in line with my goal? Did you not work out because your laundry had to get done? Did you not go do the things that you said you were going to do, and instead you opted for something else because that was easier to do? So these are things that you have to ask yourself, those hard questions. Because if you are doing it with all your intentions of getting up in the morning and doing your workouts, or if you work during the day, set a time at the end of the day for you to get your workouts in. What if you have basketball practice, like your kids have extracurricular activities after school? That's okay. This is the beauty of this. We actually have an on-demand access where you can stream your workouts and you can do it there. So not only do you not miss your kids' workouts, you have not workouts, sorry about that. Now you don't miss your kids' school activities. You're there present, but then they also see you that you're getting in your what you said you were going to do, which is your workout, right? And they see everything, and you are their biggest role model. So be that for them. Set the goals. A lot of schools nowadays set goals for kids. I mean, my 8-year-old comes home every day with a goal that he has to accomplish every quarter. And I want him to understand that goal setting is a part of life. And I didn't get that until back in 2014, when I finally started setting those goals and those intentions. We were just going through the motions of what happens this year. It's just going to happen. And I had no clue whatsoever for me, to set any goals, or anybody ever encouraged us to do that. Or at your job, does anybody encourage you to do better, to act better, to go above and beyond your things, your expectations? Because if you do this will result? Probably not. And so here we are. We're helping you to set those intentions in motion and get it going. So write down below, what is your intentions for this year and why you're doing it? I want to hear from you guys. All right. I hope you have a wonderful time. You guys are going to hear later on from all the others incredible transformations and incredible stories and everything that we have to offer you. All right. Bye, guys.